Good evening, my minions. It's late. I can't sleep, so I decided, screw it. Let's try to do the Bosch. I'd say wish me luck, but I'll probably need it, because I don't remember how to.
Well, looky here. We got us a Boy Scout.
He must be the one who mucked up my operation at the morgue.
Get rid of him, Barrett.
Oh, that's gonna be a pleasure.
Whoops. Try this again. Let's skip it. Ow! I'm trying to remember. Because it's something about those. That's not good. I got one of them to hit. How many do I need to hit? I don't remember. We'll do this a few times.
Bombs away, Boy Scout!
Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to do this.
Just getting warmed up. Trying to make me mad? Bombs away, Boy Scout! You're gonna pay for that! You're gonna pay for that! Chew on it!
There we go. EMP bombs.
Don't die on me yet. This Boy Scout's got a few questions to ask. Your leader, the one who called you Barrett. Who is he? Why is FEMA sending you after Seraph Industries?
FEMA? You think FEMA gives a rat's ass about some rinky-dink biotech corporation's company secrets? You got worse enemies than FEMA.
Yeah? Like who? Who?
Get to Shanghai. Hang shot, Hort Gardens. Penthouse. Tell him... Tell him... Tell him Barrett sent you straight to hell!
Jensen, what's going on down there? Those soldiers just sticks out like you wouldn't believe.
They see you.
No, I was flying dark in case it got hot. You all right?
I'm fine. Patch me to Seraph.
I'm getting you out of here first. Get to the LZ. I'll pick you up there.
Okay. I have one. Guess what? I'm saving it. Either for the Typhoon. There's several things I can buy. Yeah, the shotgun was fairly effective. I'm gonna do a couple more minutes of painkillers. Yeah. Alright, folks, that is Barrett done. It took me a few rounds, then I remembered I have EMP freaking grenades. Those really extremely helped out to drop him. So, we'll head back out. He's a big splat.
Access denied.
Alright. I'll end it here. Let's head back up, go grab the elevator. And get our butts out of Dodge. At least show the one that. One more video. Hopefully this drops me pretty close. I'd say, yeah, it pretty much dumps me.
You ready to get out of here, Jensen?
Let's rock and roll.
Take us back to Sarif Industries.
None too soon, if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Some people are like, how could you die easy boss fight? I've turned up the difficulty settings, and it's been that long since I've actually fought the guy that simple mistakes were made. As you can see, once you remember actually how to fight him, I had a couple EMP grenades. That hurts him.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarif first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
I'll go talk to Pritchard first.
Believe it, Jensen. An internment camp smack dab in the middle of Detroit. Shit.
I can. Let's go talk to the guy. And
We need everyone in high alert. It's not only the pro-arcs who might want to get attacked.
once everyone's figured it out,
Might see this visit as treachery. Just saying anything is possible.
no. I think I'm one office down. Oh, come on.
Took over her father's company after an accident. A security breach. Prison camp hidden in Highland Park? You've got to be kidding me. That's what Will was saying. He heard Frank talking to Dave about it.
I was on the right level.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarah?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Alright. Let's go talk to Seraph. Get this meeting over with. Come on! Where's the elevator? I have to run all the way freaking around. As I went the wrong way. Yeah, typical. Ran right past it. And I gotta finish that other side mission first before going to Hong Kong.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient.
Mine is much more resilient.
Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
He's a tool.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
There's one beta.
Of course, you're right. And maybe Pritchard's paranoia is rubbing off on me. It's just that the timing seems so strange, right before you hired me. Don't you think it might be more than a coincidence?
I guess I can see why you'd think that, given everything you've been through recently. But there's something you're not getting here, Adam. Business is war, with no clear battleground and no rules to keep our enemies honest. In this company, I'm the commander-in-chief. And I have to be ready for anything, and I will do anything to ensure that I am. Now, I hired you because I needed a general I could trust, one who knows how to obey orders.
Let's see.
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. Your concerns about the data being compromised won't really be an issue as long as we stay strong and work together as a team. That's all I've ever tried to do here. Find the best, most qualified people I can, and bring them all together so they can complement each other. Now, Megan understood that. That's why she suggested I hire you in the first place. To help this little family of ours survive.
Alpha.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
She doesn't. I mean, not directly. The data I streamed had nothing to do with Megan or her work. It was just a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me, we're fine.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people. Potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Ding, ding, ding. Alright, guys. I was using persuasion. I tried to remember exactly everything, but obviously I seem to have done well. That's the boss. That's the aftermath. Discussion of the security leak. Keep on gaming. And it's bedtime now. Keep on having a good time, guys. This is episode 7. I'll be doing more. I really, really cannot wait to see what Montreal, EDS Montreal does with the new. If it's as good as this one, with improved boss fights and not the cop-out ending, which they did admit they did, and they said they won't do again, it's going to be excellent. So keep on gaming. Have a good night, guys and gals. I will see you next time.